If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
Nothing to report, sir. Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
I see just as many Templars.
Continue on if we are to secure the Alliance.
afternoon or morning, depending where you are. Templar encampment. We must be ready to fight not only the mages, but those who sympathize with them. Have not the mages blood magic to trick the minds of the unwary? Are not most people, as we know them, sleep, ready to be led by those who speak with authority? The people must be protected from the mages. It's our right and our duty. But those who supply them with lyrium, those who offer them comfort and food, those who shirk their duty to supply us for our worthy fight, they are sympathizers, who have lain with demons and can breed only abominations. And they must be slain as such. We will wage our war from our camp off the west road, and we will not stop until this world is clean. A letter written in crisp and educated hand. Hey Pixel! Thank you! Maybe next time. You're always welcome to watch. Or lurk if you prefer that. Get overwhelmed and stop playing it, to be honest, because it's always what happens when I don't know what to do, when there's too much to do. But I'm trying for now, seeing how far I can get. Bridge. His bridge was broken recently, most likely in fighting between mages and renegade Templars. I'm claiming it. Why do I want a broken bridge? Letter found on a dead body. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back. Dreams won't stop until you take it back to the western fortress. They will never stop. You will wake up screaming and find notes written by our own sleeping hand. Take it back, or I will draw allies to do it for me. Alrighty then. Talk about your weird messages. letter found on a dead dwarf. I don't care how many demons and apostates are in that area. The package was lost somewhere on the river north of those farms. Follow the river and find it, or we'll find you. Well, those are nice letters to find. Oh, why would I want to do that? I want to kill the bunny looking thingy. But I guess I had to. Sorry. I always hate killing animals, even if they're fake animals. Hey Millie, thank you for joining. No worries. I just started running around doing... I have no clue what I'm doing. Running around exploring stuff, getting stuff. Just trying to get some chores done. A letter in the empty home. Andrin. They're telling everyone to leave until the mages and Templars stop burning everything down. I saw the way the merchants were looking, though. If we just flee, they'll pick our house clean. I'm taking our little project to the cave in the hills up north. You know the one. It will save there until all this blows over. Hassel. It says I'm close to a camp, so let's go find me the next camp.
Decent spot to camp.
Yay! Inquisition requisitions. Not enough materials for prisoner cages. Okay. Equip potions, nice, I used a few. Oh, I already got new ones. Ah, my foot is asleep, wait a second. Ah. Oh, sorry, I was sitting in wrong and my foot fell asleep. Okay, where do we go from here? Still have to find a few camps. Oh, do I have to kill another animal? Sorry. Still don't like killing animals. But somebody told me I'd need the fur later on, so I guess I'm killing animals then. Oh wait, I was going this way. Sorry. Getting lost in this big world. Ow. Ah. Gone. Run, Forest, run. That's a level 12. I'm level 3, so never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Let's not go that way just yet. Not with my level 3. Maybe I turned level 4, but last time I checked I was level 3. Okay, let's go this way then. I wish I knew where I was going. This world is so incredibly big
What
and
made
wide
the
and
mages
open.
come here of all places?
Something is shimmering up there. Let's see if I can get there.
skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Okay, I have to find shards some way. The first one was not too hard, but how to find the rest? I don't see anything glimmering. Oh. Cute animal. Ah, there. That's two. Guess I'll just have to go over this whole space. That's three. Oh. Four. Okay, one more. Where is the last one? This is very hard to find. Okay, number 5, where are you? If anyone sees anything glimmering, give a shout out. Oh my god, where's the 5th one? Okay, what did you do in your stream? Well, I looked for shards. Ah, wait. Woohoo! That was number 5. Yay! Some more first.
I suppose this must be Master Dennett.
Wasn't that one of the quests? To find him? Is it in my journal? So much to do. Master of Horses. The Horsemaster Dennett may be able to provide horses for the Inquisition. He just needs to be convinced. Speak with Dennett. Okay, let's try that. As I'm guessing I'm a Dennett, as he's just said. Oh. When the compass pulses, press L3 to search.
We should search the area.
That's what the skull helped you find? Right.
Hey, I got a
Not
trophy.
ominous at all.
Guess I'm finding my first shard.
Speak to the master if you have business here.
Oh, not to you. Okie dokie. Can I loot this or will I be hanged? Requires perk, deft hands, fine tools. Okay. So I guess that's their version of lockpicking. Master Dennett. We found Master Dennett. Woohoo!
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time someone did. Never thought it'd be a Halorider from the Wildlands, though. Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment.
Sorry.
I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
I'm sure the Inquisition has plenty of time to win the confidence of a retired stable hand.
Yes, and then this retired stable hand will get you some real horses instead of the crowbait you've got now. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Ooh, did I just get a horse?
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Okay.
Farewell.
So I guess we're hunting some wolves. Mount the horse at the stables. Press L3 to gallop, press round to dismount. To summon your mount, press L1 to open the radial new and select horse. Ah, to get the horse you have to select the horse. Aha! Sorry. Horse, a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse. Okay, we still have to talk to the hand, so let's dismount. We have to talk to the dude now to see what he wants. Maybe we can combine their quests.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Alright, so wolves
Farewell.
and watchtowers, people. Or person, as I see my watchers have gone down again. I think I just walk for a bit. I mean, a horse is nice, but you can see the surroundings a little bit better, especially since it's my first time playing. Read. A heartfelt request. Lost. Prize-winning Druffalo Druffy. Original. Ran when demons attacked, last seen down in the gully. Reward if found a return to farmstead. A note posted on a public board with a simple map showing the general location of the Druffalo and where to return her. Okay. the Winter Imperium. For good or ill, the Imperium has put its stamp on Thedas forever. The old Imperial Highway is still in use across most of Thedas. The ruins of Tevinter, fortresses and centers of magical study still litter our landscape, long after the glory of the Emporium dimmed. But the influence of that ancient empire goes deeper than this. Without Tevinter, there would have been no blights, no Andraste, no Chantry. Every aspect of our world would be altered. The might and majesty of the Imperium may have faded, but it still makes its presence known, even in the most distant corners of Thedas. Every child has been brought up to the stories of the Winter as it is now, a decadent nation ruled by the Archon and a score of magisters, great, and no doubt corrupt mage lords. Their chantry a mockery of our own, their black divine, a man chosen from the ranks of the Minrathus circle of magi. The Maker's most hallowed law, magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him, perverted. Mages in the Emporium say their most sacred duty is to serve men, and they serve best by wielding political power. And the worst, that which blessed Andraste must weep to see. All of it is built on a foundation of slavery. While most nations forbid of the buying and selling of slaves within their own borders, nearly everyone ships people to the Imperium for sale, skirting the prohibitants against such atrocities and feeding the Imperium's endless hunger for bodies. To fight the Kunari, to work the mines and the quarries, to build the palace of the magisters, to sweep the crumbling streets and to turn the middens and serve at the whim of their mage overseers. From Black City, Black Divine, a study of the Tevinter Imperium by Sister Petrine Chantry Scholar. How very nice. I was hoping to find some nice loot here, but I guess... They say I can hunt those beasties, but I think that's someone's beasties because they're in a cage. I don't want to kill them. They're nice. The second chart. There were 5 shards in this area. Mark location. 1 location marked. Yay!
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
I'm getting rings. Does it mean that my character can wear stuff? Abilities, tactics, attributes, behaviors. Behavior screen allows you to provide instructions for your party on how they should fight, cooperate and defend themselves in combat. Okay. see anything about the rings. Inventory then. Weapons, armor, accessories. Warrior only. Do I have a warrior? Yes, accessories. Oh, I have armor to wear. Okay. I think I did it right. I have no idea how this exactly works, but I think I've upgraded them now. I think. Let's go see if I can find those other points. No, can't jump up. Was there a road up there? Yes. I've just been here, I think.
I have heard that your books are very popular, Master Tethras.
I do all right.
I am glad of it.
Really? No sarcasm? No superior attitude?
We live in a dark and angry time, Child of the Stone. So much of what people believe has come crashing down. If you bring them a little peace with the worlds you make between the pages, you have done more than most.
Sorry. To say it's really a beautiful game, but it's huge and it's not really linear, so you can do whatever the hell you want. I think I found those wolves I have to attack. Sorry, wolf.
Elena was right. Something has driven these animals mad.
The breach may have driven them mad, or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
As I said before, I always hate killing animals in evening games, even I know it's a digital animal. Even if I know the animal will eat me if I won't, I still don't like killing them. Ooh, more red dots.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Okay, we found the second spot for our watchtower location. We need one more. Oh, there's something there. Oh, just a sign. That's boring. Why do I have the feeling the third location isn't going to be easy to reach? I have no idea why, but somehow I saved the best for last. I'm not sure if this is wise, seeing all those red things. I had them on automatically taking a potion, but I have to check that until I change that in settings. Okay, let's go see if we can find that last watchtower bit. don't know why I need the roots, but I know I can take them. Come on, jump, dude. Ah, I have to find a way to get up there. Probably this path. Be careful not to venture too much to the side, because there are many red dots there, and I don't want to encounter all the red dots. Complete the watchtowers and the farm's operation at the war table. Okay. Let's go there then. Traveling. Ooh. Inspect requisitions. It's still prisoner cages. Change party. Okay, where's that war table thingy?
Nothing to report, sir.
Rest. I thought I camp would have the war table, but I can't find it. I guess it's not at this camp then. As I said, I'm still very new to this game, still finding out how everything works. Shards in the hinterland. Templars to the west. If you think I'm running around like I don't know what I'm doing, you're probably correct. I'm trying to do my best with quests and such, but as I am not adjusted to how everything works in this game, I think I'm taking the long road on some things. And I'm trying to learn. Jump and jump. Go on, jump again. Why are you glowing? I thought it was something special because it was glowing, but nope. Oh, friends.
I hear reconstruction is progressing well in Kirkwall.
I know things are bad there.
I wasn't trying to...
You weren't trying to remind me how bad it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it?
About its recovery.
What you're talking about are the buildings, and even that will take years. People don't recover so easily.
Templars have secured a position ahead.
Guys. When not in the dungeon, you can use some quest map to travel to distant locations. Okay.
Refugees should have a safer time on the King's Road now.
We must still deal with the apostates, however.
Okay, where to go? Oh, more loot. Was there something we needed to do here besides finding this and kicking its ass? Let's travel back there. As you may notice, I am finding it harder already to decide what to do, where to go. That's the trouble with non-linear games with me. If I have a game that just says now go left, now go right, it's easier for me to follow the instructions. But it says complete the watchtowers at the farm's operation at the war table, and I have no idea where the war table is. So you know what? That's what they invented Google for. New page. Google. War table. Dragon Age. I'm not the first one to look for this, because I typed War T and the rest was already there from Dragon Age Inquisition, the War table. It's just an advisor. Did us how to get to the War table. Go back to the main hall in Haven by clicking your map and go to World Map. Okay. By going to the map. Go to World Map. far end of the hall, a door you open leads to the war table. Okay, let's try this then. Let's see if we can find this war table. Come on, you can do it. Prospect Mountains Haven. Okay, so I guess I have to go in there. Guess I have to go to the big house. Uh-oh.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chance?
That's again.
Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will
just kill the
restore
Chancellor?
order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
With passionate breath does the darkness creep.
Research in the nave wishes to verify that the infections have decreased.
The lie upon
Yes. Thank you for your help.
Where am I going?
The Inquisition cannot remain oppressive if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Let's see.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Its followers need a shelter. The Divine Advisors founded it. We have bigger problems.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Okay, okay.
Do the d'Aurelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the d'Aurelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Summon War Council. Should this be the place where I go to finish the quest? Operations. You now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Okay.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Build watchtowers. The refugees in the hinterlands face threats from bandits, demons, apostate mages, and Templar deserters. Building watchtowers in the area will help Inquisition forces ensure the safety of the refugees and farmers. The appropriate building sites may have already been marked. Requires time, 1 hour. No participation in this mission. My shoulders will have this towers up in quick order. And what does she say? There are nobles near Redcliffe who will gladly help the Inquisition if we make them an offer. Let's just go with this one then.
Alright.
Oh, it was a good choice because instead of an hour it takes 48 minutes. Okay. I hope I've done this right. I think I've done this right. I have no idea if I've done it right. Even in these trying times, good help is not hard to find. Explore Haven and meet some of the Inquisition crafting masters. Speak with the smith, speak with the quartermaster, speak with the apothecary.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow, in their blood the maker's throne is written.
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender or...
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're him. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look.
Oh, and it's done again.
You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Requisition for weapons. Inspect requisitions. Craft item, 1 logging stand.
You find anything we need, let me know.
Apothecary. Find receipts through exploration or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs you gather in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Use the equip station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish the potions you are carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades to your potions. Jeez, there's a lot to do in this game.
Felissa said to check with you to make...
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Okay.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Okay. Patient observation. That's not very interesting. Potions, tonics and grenades. You can upgrade potions you have already unlocked. To upgrade a potion, select the category, select the potion, then select the upgrade. Potion upgrades require a significant amount of herbs to unlock. In return, they give permanent and significant bonuses to your potions. I need a lot more. And I need a lot more. So I guess if I see elf root, I have to pick it up. A lot. Speak with the smith.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth, you were the earth.
If the Inquisition wants to field the decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts for Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
Of course it does. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. You should have what you want just outside.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Goodbye.
Right.
Modification. Upgrading an item adds the upgrade stat to the item stats in addition to changing its appearance. For example, attaching a hilt with a +3 cunning bonus to a sword adds this bonus to the sword. You can freely remove and add existing upgrades or exchange them between different items. New upgrades can be crafted in the crafting stations. I have no idea what I'm doing here. It's all no upgrades.
Another
Okay,
time.
I think I have to. To craft new armor or weapons, you need a schematic and enough materials. The schematic determines the appearance and potential power of the crafted item. The materials determine the specific stats and powers that will be added to the new item.
You need something? Let me know.
Okay. Go to the war room. Travel to Valvrye.
All things in this world are finite. What one man gains.
Let's go to the war room then. Dumpty dumpty dum.
How can you be so calm with everything behind you?
Go to the war room.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
We have received an offer of assistance. I am unnerved but not opposed. It's not the first strange promise we have received, and likely will not be the last. An elegantly written note follows. Oh. The Inquisition has need, and we would provide. We have in our possession, my god, I can't read anymore, a mount of noble spirit, fallen in battle against rage, returned to life by the boundless urge to run and serve a worthy cause and noble master. Prove what your followers already believe, that your reach is beyond this realm, that even the forces of the fate are your ally, that death is no barrier to victory, the collective.
Let's see what we have.
Access. Required power 5. Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek its own resources of revenue is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. Leliana, it would be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them, with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. Trading in favors with merchants and the nobility is my specialty. If I could earn us a great deal if we're careful. Okay?
Let us begin.
Alrighty. Liliana is ready to report in. Report to... Already? It said 48 minutes. Okay, I think I will leave it at this for tonight. My hands are getting a bit tired and I'm finding it more difficult to focus. So that's not good. Oh, wrong button. Save. Yes, I want to override it. Okay, thank you very much for coming. Thank you Mindy, thank you Pixel for being here. Thank you for the lurkers who stayed a small time. Next time don't be shy, leave a message if you'd like. I'll probably upload this video to YouTube tomorrow. Well, maybe tonight. I guess tonight, still, depending on my lack of my skills on my computer this evening. Thank you very much for joining. I had a very nice night. I have accomplished a few things. At least I got a few trophies here and there.
Heaven has been filled with silence. I knew them and crossed my heart.
I'll just stand here and next time I can start here. Thank you Millie. Thank you for being here with me. I thought I did alright with making everybody know that I was streaming tonight, but not many people turned out, unfortunately. Ah well, at least I made some progress in the game again. Have a very good evening, Millie. Thank you for watching to everyone who has been watching. And I hope to see you again for part 3 very soon. Good night, lovely people.